Hey guys, how you doing today? It's your girl, Miss Debs. I'm coming to you from my channel, Deborah's Delicious Dishes, giving honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because he's so worthy to be acknowledged and praised on this day and any other day. Guys, today I'm coming to you with a new video, something a little different because you know your girl like to change it up sometimes. I'm coming to you with the video because YouTube wants your channel to grow. It wants your channel to flourish. And it's telling us, guys, we just need to take heed and pay attention. So let's get this video started. Good morning, everyone. Guys, I noticed on YouTube, a lot of us are, we're waiting for that gratification to say, okay, I've made it. I consider myself now a YouTube creator because I put the time in. Like I came to YouTube I started my channel in 2006 or 7, but I wasn't doing anything with it. Then I came back on 2019 and made my first initial video saying who I was, my intro, so to speak. And then I came back like a year later. So I've been on YouTube now for a little over a year and some change. But I'm here today to help you. Enough about me. Let's get this started because this is going to be a help me to you and I. So YouTube wants your channel to grow. So you say, Miss Debs, how do I make my channel grow? Like, what am I doing wrong? Okay, it stems from us, first of all. You have to go to your YouTube studio, check out your analytics. Go to the YouTube channel, the YouTube studio, and you look at your analytics and you do the comparison. You see what video made you that revenue, what made you get a lot of watch time, a lot of feedback, and then you learn from there. And also, if you see that one of your videos is not doing too well, or you didn't get a lot of watch time, or you didn't get a lot of traffic, then you know that's something you need to work on. So we said analytics, right? Watch time, revenue, that's what you're looking forward to do. And if you have to change up your content sometime, they say what works, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But if you see that you have a little flaws in it, then sometimes you need to go back and look at those videos that brought you the revenue, brought you the followings, and then you need to go and, continue to do that type of videos, that type of content. I'm sorry. So I said we need to change it up a little bit. Be creative. If you want to take your channel to another level where people will gravitate towards you. Now, let me just tell you this one part. Everybody is not going to like your channel. And we need to put our big boy or girl panties on and accept that. And I have accepted that. It took me a minute to accept it. But just because people come to your channel and they might like a certain video, then you find they don't come back again. And you question yourself, what did I do wrong? Stop questioning yourself. Sometimes it's nothing that you did wrong. Sometimes people just coming on to surf your channel or to see what you represent or what's on your channel. Like I said, when you first start off your channel, you should represent who you are. So with me, I always say, welcome to Deborah's Delicious Dishes Kitchen. So I used to just say Deborah's Delicious Dishes. Then I started saying kitchen because guess what? That's where my content is being created from, in my kitchen. People know when they come to my channel, I'm going to see Miss Debs. She's going to hopefully be cooking a delicious dish in her kitchen. I'm getting familiar with her kitchen. She's showing me what she cooks. She's showing me the ingredients. She's showing me how to go about cooking and how to prepare it. Telling me sometimes the cost of the product and how you can get around certain dishes and you don't have to spend a lot of money. And if you don't have the certain items to prepare this recipe, there's always a solution where you can cut a corner and you can make your own sauce or you can make your own gravy or whatever. So, when you come to my channel, that's what you're going to see, right? I talk about God. When you come, and I mentioned that in the first part of my intro to my channel to welcome you into my kitchen. You're going to come to Miss Deb's channel. You're going to hopefully get you're going to get a delicious dish. And you're going to, some people, some of my subscribers, they talk and say, Miss Deb, that was a nice meal that day, girl. You got that. Oh, how did you do that? And would you do this or would you do that? That means people are interested. So once people are interested in your channel, then they're going to start coming and they might tell word of mouth. They might share your channel out and get other people involved. But let me tell you this because I don't want to make this video long. You have to be creative take your creativity to another level. If you see where the watch time is dropping or falling off, then you go to that video, and then you go to you know not to do that video again, or you see, because sometimes with your analytics, well, not sometimes, they will tell you where the people are going with your video and where they drop off. So like at the peak of your video, it could be at the front of the video, the way you introduce the video, but then you see where the watch time has fell off. The analytics will show you that. So you need to pay attention to your analytics. And also, like I said, every viewer, every person that comes to your channel is not going to want to subscribe to your channel. So you have to be aware of that, and don't let it deter you, defer you in one way or another. Then I said you can recommend your channel to people who have the, okay, no. YouTube recommends your channel to people who has the same interest of what you are creating. You want your video to say, like I said, who you are. You want it to strike people and grab their attention and say, oh, I know when I go to Miss Deb's channel, she's going to be cooking something and she's going to let me get into her pots and see, and she's going to give me the recipe and she's going to tell me how it turns out. And sometimes she might even taste it at the end. So that tickles my fancy. I want to go back and see that. So just don't give up. Don't become discouraged. Everybody video, even I go to the big time YouTubers, subscribe to their channels, and I be nosy, and I come on and I look and see, where am I failing at? What can I do to turn it around? Now, I told you guys when I started getting monetized, I said, I'm going to start changing up. I want to start not so much changing up, but do new things to my channel. I want to gravitate towards keeping my old subscribers, but to also gain new ones. So sometimes you got to change up and you got to do things a little different. So you want to strike people interest, right? You want to let people know what are you doing on your channel that can help them as well. So everybody video, sometimes you might put out a video and it's not your best video and you beat yourself in the head after it's over with. It might be the lighting sometime. Sometimes certain dishes you make or certain things that you're doing, whether it's DIYs or whatever, it doesn't show up right on the camera. So I know I do mine from my phone. I don't have a camera. So a lot of times the lighting is off, or you might get a light that comes through and shine. That happens a lot on my channel. There's a lot of things about my channel I want to change, and I'm gravitating towards changing those things. I know for me, and I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, when I make a dish and I use like parsley or thyme or oregano, it doesn't show up too good on the video. So sometimes you have to look at those things. And I know sometimes, like with my hands in the wintertime, my hands become they peel. They take a layer of skin off because the eczema, my skin doesn't do well in coldness. So I look at my videos sometime and I see my hands and I'm like, I'm a very clean person. I'm OCD. I got to have everything in order. And so I'm a clean person, but I look at that and that kind of like makes me, get a little skeevy, because I'm like, okay, that's not how my hand's supposed to be looking. And I'm washing them constantly. And that's another thing. And then the hand sanitizer, it really did a job on my hands. So I wanted to explain that to you guys. That's something I'm looking into, getting some O'Keefe or something to help my hands so they don't look like that. But it's little things like that that says merit, Okay, so another thing, like I said, the analytics, you go to YouTube Studio, you pay attention to your data. How does it typically perform from one video to another? You watch and you look and you learn. You have to be your own critic sometimes, because YouTube, once they see your channel start flourishing, they will recommend your channel. And thank God they're recommending my channel now. And a lot of you guys, they're recommending our channels. So it lets us know what type of people is going to gravitate towards that channel. They see you doing the same thing. But sometimes I feel, for me, I need to change it up a bit. So that's why I told you guys, once I got monetized, I'm going to start doing, you're going to see me doing different things, like to draw other people in as well. Pay attention. Is your videos, like, go to your titles, do good titles. That helps out. This is what I learned, like, by going on different people's channel, like big time YouTubers. Go on their channel to see what's working for them. Now, it might work for us, maybe it doesn't, but it's worth a try, right? So look into your titles. Do your titles where you want it to grab someone's attention. Do good thumbnails. People like that. Change it up a little bit. Interact with your audience. Like sometimes I put myself on camera, but sometimes if I'm really concentrating on my food, I just want you to see my food. Or to be honest, sometimes it could be a bad hair day, or I'm just not dressed and I just don't want people to see how I'm looking. So I'm not going to put myself on camera. We're going to concentrate on this recipe right here. If you notice you put up a video and the watch time is not climbing, then maybe that type of content is not what you should be putting up. We learn. It's all about learning. And so I just wanted to share that with you and let you know that YouTube is on our side, but we have to do some of the work as well. People are not going to come to your channel if you're not giving them something to watch. So, and a lot of us get discouraged because I know with my channel, I have a lot of views, but people are not hitting the like button. So I used to get a little upset about that. Like, how am I getting all these views and nobody is liking it? But YouTube just want to see the views anyway. So don't get so discouraged from that. And also, you're going to have people that come to your channel and they're not going to like what you put out. But that's okay too, because what we do is not for everybody. So you learn and you grow, and it's a learning process. And what you want to do, you want to make your channel grow. And you want people to come and that's going to be genuine. People, I have had this happen too. People come to my channel and they say, oh, I like your content, good food, good this and that. And I don't make every meal perfect. We all have made meals and dishes and recipes that come out and you go back and look at it and you be like, dang, that didn't look too hot, or I don't like the way that looked, or I could have did this a little better. But that's life. You don't give up. You don't throw in the towel. It's a learning process, folks. So listen, YouTube is trying to help us out. You can help yourself out by going and checking out your analytics every day or once a week. Just put that time in to do that. And just make your channel grow. Make it what you want it to be, but make it what other people want to see too. That is going to be your number one key to see how that channel is getting revenue, how it's grabbing people towards your channel, and you play a big part in it too. I hope this have been an enlightenment to someone. I hope this have been a helpmate to someone to help you to get your channel growing. Let's do this, people. It's enough out here to be made for everyone, and everyone should be on top with their channel if this is what you're deciding to do and you want to take your channel up and let it soar. God bless you. May heaven smile down upon you. Hit your girl up. This is Miss Deb saying bye. God bless.